자, 안녕하세요, 싸가지입니다. 오늘 할 게임은 던전스 3 고요. 이번에 한글로 출시가 돼서 한글로 캠페인을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 튜토리얼은 필요 없고 바로 주 캠페인 시작하도록 할게요. 절대 악의 그림자가 바다를 건너 목표물을 찾아냈습니다. 바로 탈리아라는 이름의 다크 엘프였습니다. 협동? 친구 초대해가지고 같이 할 수 있네요.
A long, long time ago,
먼 옛날
the absolute evil had, in the famous
절대악은
predecessor to this
그
game,
유명한 전작에서
subjugated the
익히 알려진
known
세계를
world
제패하고
and defeated
선을
good.
무찔렀습니다.
Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't
다
anything
제패해가지고
left to
심심해
conquer.
하고 있었구나.
As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death.
심심했나봐.
On the other
크리처들도.
hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions' evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet.
배가 더
These
커졌어.
new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well. The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
던전스는 뭐 전작을 해본 게 아니고 아예 처음 하는 건
The great
거의다
paladin
보니까
Tanos, hero of the totally eastern kingdoms and a
초반에 버벅거릴 수도
reputably
있어요.
good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father, I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. I mean, your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whumph! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished. Sort of like a picnic with my family.
애가 걔네 그 그림자. 그림자를 사용하여 빛 쪽에 서있지 않은 영웅들을 지배할 수 있습니다. 그림자를 선택한 후 영웅을 골라 조종하세요. 오른쪽 키를 눌러서 조종하래.
The shadow of the far-off evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier. For the darkness!
오.
I mean, for the light! Sorry.
탈리아.
I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful
빨리 좀
creature.
얘기해주지.
But, well, light was a bit of an issue. It would
근데
certainly be
맞았다뇨.
wise to stay out of the lantern light.
어디지? 왜 나가는 길인데? 탈리아가 이제 악에 대해서 배우고 있는데 성과 악의 가운데에 서 있는 탈리아를 그림자가 지배하는 그런 것 같아요. 어디 갔냐, 탈리아?
The shadow reached the entrance to Twistram. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light.
병사 주변에 빛이 없으면
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate.
탈리아가
The
있는
shadow's
데까지 가야 돼.
target was close, so close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing
대광장으로
library.
모여서 행사를
Come to the
즐겨주세요.
big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know. I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right. We'd love to come.
반강제적인데?
Excellent! May the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us
자꾸 왔다 갔다
experience
거려,
this
탈리아.
exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something.
공부 많이 해야 되겠는데, 탈리아? 탈리아를 찾으세요. 저쪽으로 가고 있다. 이거 귀엽다. 절대악의 그림자가 순종적인 희생양을 찾고 있습니다. 애를 꼬셔가지고 아 저거 횃불. 오씨 이거 횃불 들고 있어서 안 되는 건데? 빛에 들어와 있지 않은 애를 꼬셔야 되거든? 내가 봤을 때는 이쪽 안에 있는 것 같아요. 저 대마법사 쟤를 꼬셔야 되나 보다. 혼자 엄청 열심히 연습하고 있거든요. 쇼 들어가서
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy. I am Grimly, king of the dwarves.
삥 돌아가지고
Now I'm stuck with that damn pointy.
빙이 됐던 애들은
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library.
아무렇지도 않은 척 다시
With
돌아간다.
lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
We're gathered here to open this orphanage in the fatiguing library for our goddess. And in the name of my father Tanos, I'm glad to see so many of you here of your own free will.
삥 돌아가지고 탈리아한테 들어가면 되는 거구나. 오케이. 탈리아
Finally, the
나의
time had
그녀,
come, and the
탈리아.
shadow of the passes in the slow lane.
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly.
이거 뭐야 이게.
All of you with it.
What did she say?
Die!
갑자기 탈리아 미침. 난리 났거든요.
I feel
전투력이
the power
9,000을
within
넘는구나.
It's over 9,000!
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia. The black magic of the Dark Elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
트위스트람 사람들을 제거하세요. 이리와 사제.
I will kill you!
The Dark Elf raged through Twistram's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a
에네르기파.
tremendous inner energy, which she released into the
에네르기파.
world as a focus beam, while screaming Kamehameha!
에네르기파.
In the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well. The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clonking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the dispatch shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month.
이달의 직원상을
Destruction of the fatiguing
수상했다는데.
library, as well as half of Twistram. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely, ultimately evil. A dungeon heart. The
던전의
cornerstone
원천이
of
되는
any
던전
dungeon's power.
핵.
Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself with no
취향살이구나.
inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong. Twistram in ruins. Talia, the dark elf, had turned to evil.
다크 엘프 탈리아는 악의 길에 빠졌고 피곤한 도서관을 폐허로 만들었습니다. 새로운 망가 크리처가 나온다. 잠깐만요.
The shadow of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil had crossed the sea
이걸 이렇게 하는
and now
거구나.
sought the chosen target.
뭐
A
달성하는 게
dark
있네.
elf named Talia.
내가 램프에 들어가가지고 한번 피해를 입었더니 이걸 실패했네요.
Twistram in ruins. Talia, the dark elf, had turned to evil.
시작해보도록 하죠. 지옥 난이도도 있네요.
Twistram looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside
옷도
himself.
바뀌었다. 까만
He was
옷으로.
right when he said, "You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain." Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
While Talia was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right
말하는
then.
것 봐.
I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment.
지표면에 당장 파괴해야 할 염치 없는 선의 영역이 있었던
in
것이다.
urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I and an evil army.
Naturally, the strategically well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built
던전을 건설하고
and creatures
크리처를
hired
고용할
to
필요가
provide
있었죠.
her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the wind blew in a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
크리처들이 일을 하는구나 이렇게.
Your little snots have dug out
세
a
방.
room.
이거 뭐지? 방어력 보너스. 크리처의 방어력이 조금 증가합니다. 이걸 누구한테 써주는 건가 보다. 아닌가?
The grandiose evil's helpers had not been idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway, there were now some research projects the researching evil could pursue. The new improved research menu, TM, was now available.
연구 메뉴, 군대, 방 건설 메뉴, 금고. 방과 작업 유닛. 타일을 채울 수도 있고요. 근데 잠깐만. 군대. 여기
The
있네.
new improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change.
이제
After all,
고르는
this
거네요.
evil crusade had only just begun.
더 많은 잔챙이. 금고 이쪽 라인 열려 있고 칠면도 농장. 돈으로 연구하는 거구나. 은신처 나가 호드 강화. 칠면도 농장은 뭐 하는 거지? 칠면조 연구. 강연실이 없습니다. 은신처. 이거 뭐죠? 사악함. 사악함이 필요해. 돈을 이제 계속해서 패네. 아, 이거 금광이구나. 헉! 금맥. 돈을 캐네. 고블린. 눈에 띄지 않은 기술을 가지고 있다. 이러면 고블린이 나오네. 그렇죠구나. 일꾼들은 어떻게 만드는 거지? 근데 캐야 되거든. 호드.
It's payday.
파봐 일단 파봐. 한 번 더 누르면 취소가 되는 거구나. 금이 엄청 많이 들어가 있는데. 여기서 넓게 파가지고 방을 하나 만드는 것 같아. 금이 엄청 많거든요? 이게 뭐 하는 애지? 수면, 허기. 도망하는 잔챙이들. 이게 일꾼들이구나. 잔챙이들이. 이게 크리처고. 칠면조 농장 만들어야 되거든요. 이거 먹을 거 식당은 아니고. 넓게 파봐. 여기 칠면조를 키울 수 있는 거야? 칠면 농장, 칠면조를 생성합니다. 어? 아, 이거 방 넓히는 거군요. 영감. 시간이 지나면 알아서 생성이 될 거예요. 그러니까 다른 데를 좀 파주고 새로운 지역. 봉급이 감소한다. 이거 뭐 어떻게 쓰는 거야 이거? 탈리아 갖다 주면 되나?
Evil will triumph.
자, 이거를 농장을 더 넓게. 한쪽 더 파봐. 양쪽을 더 파봐. 연구에서 파고 여기서 더 넓혀주면 되거든요. 한 가지 더 넓혀주고. 칠면조가 나오는 거야 근데? 언제 나와 칠면조? 숙소가 없다고? 아, 은신처가 숙소인가 보다. 여기에 이제 자기들 방을 만드는 거구나. 자기들 알아서 만드네요.
Payday.
페이데이.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
쟤들 어떻게 잡아? 크리처. 일로 와봐.
Thanos must die. God, hey!
싸워. 야, 아마 이거 공격 보내는 게 있을 텐데. 아마 있지 않을까 싶어요. 거기서 칠면조 나온다 슬슬. 이걸 모라크 구두쇠 완전 무장.
Take me to the enemy.
바뀌었다. 어쨌든 이게 계속 파야 된다는 것 같은데. 칠면조 농장을 더 크게 만들자. 돈 지금 엄청 많거든요? 뭐야 갑자기 부금 꺼졌네. 좀 더 크게 이 정도? 근데 이거 사악함을 어떻게 만들어야 되냐 이거. 사악함을 어떻게 만드는 건지 모르겠다. 마법 함정과 문. 근데 계속 파봐야 될 것 같아요.
Uh-oh, a spider nest has been unearthed.
거미 둥지 어디야? 탈리야
Lead me to the battle.
일로 와.
Ow!
또 금맥이네. 칠면조 5마리.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider
거미들이
nest
또
has
나왔어?
been discovered.
탈리아 어디 있어요? 탈리아?
Command me. Ouch! Ouch!
다이아몬드다.
He's not gonna get up.
사악함 수치를 어떻게 올려야 되는지 모르니까. 아 설마 여기서 병력을 키워가지고 한 던전
It's
입구인데
payday.
밖으로 보내서 그러니까 크리처를 밖으로 보내서 싸우는 건가요? 그런가 본데. 야, 크리처 나와. 연구에서 사악함이 있어야 되네 이제. 이 정도 팠으면 됐거든? 그러면 탈리야 이걸 이렇게 나가야 되나?
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
나가봐. 던전 입구. 여기서 그러면 얘들아 요거 통째로 군대 밖으로 나가. 다 나와.
Time to take out the trash. Destroy them all.
Destroy them all.
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted
돌격!
at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to
이렇게
the
돼
good
있는
people
거구나.
and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon, as is the case with other representatives of the genre.
던전에서 이제 크리처를 키워가지고
going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a man,
밖으로 나와서
even a blind man could see the destruction
설명하는.
behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would
먹어.
love to accompany you
냠.
myself, I'm currently teaching myself to play the ukulele.
여기 건물을 부시라 그랬거든요. 잠깐만 여기 이쪽에 뭐 있는데. 저기까지 가야겠다. 어택당 정지 맹목적인 분노.
The armies of evil reach one of those disgustingly good places, the destruction of Twistrum. The ice-cold
애들
hand
겁나 많은데?
and evil would deal
공격.
with it immediately.
야, 너 혼자 가.
Good will fall.
같이 가야죠.
Oh no! The studio burned down, and I was going to come here
죽으면 안 돼.
Pilates.
피 엄청 많이 차네.
The little town of good
오,
was destroyed
이제부터
and turned into a
사악함이.
hotbed of evilness.
오케이.
Cracks formed on the surface, and something, guess,
이런 식으로 거점을 먹어서 사악함을 올린다.
in a practical spherical form was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins. It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game aside, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for
잠깐만,
more
잠깐만요.
powerful research. Delicious
얘들아,
evilness
잠깐만.
flowed into the
잠깐만.
dungeon heart and
침착해.
flooded with power. New research was thus made available.
메뉴에서
The dungeon
크리처
to
연구
even greater
따다닥
power.
하고
The impatient